Okay.
We on.
We on.
Yes.
Welcome. I'm doing it. Okay, so we're having some technical difficulties, so I'm doing the music. Welcome to Laugh, Talk, Giggle with your hosts, Lady J and Kelly Michelle. Laugh, Talk, Giggle is a live streaming TV show on cable. Look, I'm just making up shit as we go.
On cable?
That's my dream. Wait a minute. Redo. Laugh, Talk, Giggle live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter Live. Every Monday night, 7 p.m. with Lady J, that's me, Kelly Michelle, and tonight our reoccurring guest, Johnny Mosley. We have a LinkedIn guest is Deron Robinson, but this is our second time trying with him. He's out of California. I don't know what the issue is, so if he don't come on tonight, we done. That's all we can say. So we're going to pick up, he is a master coach and relationship expert. Mm-hmm. But he has not been, whatever's going on, I haven't been able to link with him, so I don't know what's going on with him tonight. So we're just going to pick up from our game. We can finish that off, and then next week we're going to just bring it, because this month has been fucked up. So we have been doing shows, and we've been just throwing shit together last minute.
We're just starting back.
Yeah,
so it's a little rocky.
No, it's me. It's me.
Rocky.
I have not been on my job, so I have been lackadaisy, and it's showing. So we're gonna pick up here. Johnny is our supporter, number one supporter. We're very thankful that he comes on to the show for us. He has taken out time out of his busy schedule because he does work full time, and he has multiple entrepreneurial activities on the run. And he's actually taken time out of his businesses, away from his businesses, to come on the show with us. So we do appreciate him being here. We're very thankful for that. And because he's a male, he can give us a different perspective. So we did get some positive views last week. Some individuals said they liked the questions and things that we have. And we have the rest of them because we don't know if the gentleman is coming in. So we're just going to go start the question. If he comes in, we'll work with him. If not, you got Lady J, Kelly Michelle, and we got J-Bug over here.
Yeah, we just going to kick it today.
That's right.
We just going to kick it.
We just going to do what we do.
We're going to talk about whatever.
And it was something I wanted to talk about. We were looking at Deron's Instagram, because he's got the Instagram page. And what was the question? Well, he had somebody on there talking about men. The guy said there's some really good guys out there, and they're in relationships with women who are toxic, and the guys are taking it. So basically he was saying the guy would sit like Johnny sitting there quiet, and then I'm his girlfriend, and I'm just going off crazy. And he takes it every single time because he feels in order to be in a relationship, he's supposed to be a good guy, and he shouldn't be in my face and being aggressive and anything. So I'm being toxic, and he's taking it. And the guy was like, that's not what it's about. Men should not be doing it, which I agree. You shouldn't. Nobody. Male should, because if a male was doing that to a female, that'd be considered emotional and verbal abuse.
What is the woman going? What is she going off on though? If she just
accordingly anything.
But then too, I don't always see that as toxic. I just think maybe the male that he recognized that's his lady and he accepts it. Like that's just her. So I don't look at it. I don't think it can be toxic. You know what I'm saying?
But the way
he I guess it depends. It depends. You know, right? What's it going? What's it about?
There's a lot of men that sit back and let their lady do their thing, but it's not a bad issue for them because they know they lady. You know.
I wish I could have got the guy that was on the thing, because if you could see the interview, the way he made it seem, this is the way I took it, he made it seem like the guy was just like a really good guy, and he done got into this relationship, and this part of this woman maybe he didn't know, and every time she get upset or whatever, she just goes off and she's, cussing and or however she expresses herself to be upset, and he's like sitting there like humble, and then she's coming off like the bad cat or whatever.
Assuming that she must be complaining about something he's doing. So maybe she's going off on him or something. And maybe in a toxic way.
I would have to know more about that. Because I know it's a lot of women that chatty and do their thing, and men just sit back and be like, hey, that's just her.
They might be a little bit loud.
And they're not intimidated. They let her do her thing. Right. I know a lot of women like that.
If he's not if he's not intimidated by it and he just sees that as a part of who she is,
that
he knew from the beginning, and it didn't happen.
And as long as she's not bashing him in front of people, I don't think it's bad. You know.
I don't think she should be bashing at all.
Yeah, what I'm saying is she's not bashing,
and
she just talking, acting crazy, whatever. He not saying that. Oh, that's just who she is.
As long as
she been like that.
As long as it's not physical and she calm her ass down. Because you know how some of them, it's like, oh, you ignore them and they just go worse. They just go from level to level to level to level. And that's like, because you know, even with me, I can go. But if you match me, I usually back down and get quiet. I be like, oh, he talking loud. How dare he? Look, after I done cussed him first, then I turn around and be like,
I don't know about that, John.
We got to see that.
I'm
like, oh,
I don't know. I'm going to get back to that one. I don't know.
He hurt my feelings. I'm very sensitive.
Somebody hurt your feelings? That's a new word, everybody. Right.
Very, very
Johnny, high down that one. Dang.
Wait for the door wait now. They're going to be high-fiving on me now.
Johnny, high-five on me.
You know what? You're going to have to come over here. I'm about to move your seat. You know how they do it in school. Move your seat.
You got to take her home. Let her talk to you. Stay your ground. You got to take that from her.
Wait a minute. I feel like y'all double teaming me.
We just said,
I'm feeling some
that's
kind
all
of
we
way.
said. We just said,
Chop it up, pull yourself together.
Pull your panties up. You can do it.
You're going to be okay. Stop that damn crying.
Right.
Okay.
But I'm going to find that guy's, because did you catch the guy's name?
Oh, no, I didn't catch him at the one year.
The one
I
that was
didn't catch the
actually
name.
on
I
the
didn't
thing.
catch the name, no. Yeah, we have to look it up.
Okay, so now I brought the cards from last week.
Okay.
But then, you know, I have the other ones that we always have.
We about to use these.
I like these.
Which one?
Because she cheat all the time. No. I need to went home and put them in the bag.
No, you know what? I'm
No.
going to tell you honestly.
No.
I left everything. It's been in my car.
I do not trust you.
I can't breathe.
No. Is she coughing? What my name? Wait a minute.
You know what? I'm surprised I had no allergic. I had no allergic attack from when the dog scratched me.
Okay.
I got a scratch. Y'all probably can't see it. I got scratched from here to here on my face.
I'm back, y'all. Jay, you need a mask.
I need some water.
Back.
Wow, this water is
Frozen.
Okay.
the hell.
Got the refrigerator temperature a little.
Kind of the way in the back.
It was right at the front.
Okay.
Damn.
Gotta turn the refrigerator down a little, huh?
All the little waters are frozen.
Okay, so you opened that water's yours. That is yours.
COVID. That's how they COVID. Let me stop laughing about COVID for somebody get offended. I'm just joking. I'm silly as fuck. Okay,
Yeah,
Johnny, we're not letting you start because
okay. That can be a pretty hot topic.
I think
People
it's
talk about COVID.
yeah. You don't want to talk about no COVID.
Right.
People get sensitive. It's like politics now.
Okay, so what we doing? 3 cards?
Yes.
Johnny pulled 3.
Oh, okay. We pulling 3 cards each? Okay.
No, just these. 3 of them.
Well, 3 of these, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
I don't
Okay.
want that from the top.
All right.
Well, no one said you have to pull it up. Just have to be 3 cards.
Right. Okay.
Just never want to do right.
So you didn't take yours from the top. They all messed up.
What did I just say? Didn't I just say we didn't have to take from
Right.
the
You
top?
can mix
You
just
did.
from the middle, the
Nobody
back, and
told you to
front.
mix them up.
I want to mix them up. I don't trust y'all. Why y'all reading hard? Yeah, I guess I'll keep that. Okay, come on, Johnny.
All right.
Ooh, okay, I'll talk.
I'm sorry, I'm going first.
I need to have the buzzer close to me. Go ahead. What you got?
I got. Are you friends with any of your exes?
No.
I am. Are you?
Friends or friendlies?
Friends. When I say friends, far as we still may talk on the phone. Yeah. We talk on the phone. We might see each other, like go out to dinner. That's about it.
That's friends, yeah.
Yep. Nothing intimate, just friends.
Well, I think friends and friendlies are two different things. You know, I think a friendly is a person that I see, like, hey, how you doing? We see each other when we out, but we don't really have any contact. I'm not calling you. You're not calling me. We not hanging out together.
That question was friends.
That's well, he said friends. That's what he
Right.
said. I'm not friends with any of mine.
Right. Yeah,
The way I'm defining friends and friendlies,
Right.
because friends would be somebody that I hang out with. We go on dinner, breakfast, lunch, something like that. Not every day, but on a regular. I see you as a friend. I think I can come to you for something. A friendly is a person. Hey, you just we friendly. We ain't going out.
Well, I consider my.
But you going out with them. So.
But not like that. Not lately. But I consider him my friend because we've been together like 10 years, and even though we're not together, we still can talk to each other on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And if we want to go out to dinner, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't hear from him, whatever, it's no big deal.
Right.
You know, he's just gonna always be a friend to me, no matter what.
Yeah, I don't have that. Not even.
No matter what.
I don't have that either. Yeah,
not even with your ex-wife.
You know, we like you said, friendly. Like now, our kids are grown. Like when we was happening when my kids were younger, and we have to deal, you know, back and forth all the time. We real, you know, friendly and you know, respectful to each other when it comes to all of that, but. You know, and we, you know, like my daughter graduated from high school, for example. You know, we all went to afterwards. You know, we went. You know, my mother was there, her mom was there, and we all went afterwards together to get something to eat.
Okay.
You know, we like that.
So
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we interacted, right?
When it comes to your children,
right?
Things like that. But now that they're grown,
right?
Don't
I mean, we don't just call each other up out the blue. How you doing today? What's going on? You know, let's get together for lunch or dinner. So we not.
But to me, I think a friend can still, even though if you don't never talk to that person.
Well, I have female friends that I don't talk to 5, 6 years.
To me, that's still a friend. You know what I'm saying?
I can get on the phone with them like we just talked last week, and I ain't talked to them for years.
Right.
Okay.
Those are people I consider friends, but I don't have any exes. I got two.
Right.
Even out
but it's only, but
we communicate when we have to. You know what I'm saying? I need to. Like I said.
Lock mine.
But they'll still say Happy New Year, or they'll remember my birthday, or text me. And they don't have to physically verbally talk to me on the phone, but they'll text me and say Happy Birthday or Happy New Year, and I text back. But we don't have to I have to pick up the phone. So I still consider that as a friend.
Right.
Okay.
You know, we don't see each other. You know, a lot of them we don't. You know, one said that he couldn't be my friend no more because he had feelings for me.
Okay.
So that kind of bothered me. But my girlfriend said, well, yeah, because I wanted him as a friend. You know, but my girlfriend, she was like, well, at least he told you the truth.
Right.
So, I mean, think about if you were dating somebody and his ex didn't want to be his friend because she still had feelings, but he still wanted to be her friend, you would have some type of feeling about that. You would, even though you know he wanted to be his ex's friend. But
I mean, you can't, one thing that I know, you can't control who people been with in their past. And I don't expect to come in someone's life and say, you can't talk to this person, you can't talk to that person, you can't talk to that person. I've never been that type of person.
But you're not
long as that is,
talk to them.
Will not even be their friend. You know, as far as it just have to be some kind of respect, and you have to draw that line. And I think that comes along when you get into that type of relationship, and you ask, you know, you had that talk.
I don't think everybody had that talk.
You know what I'm saying? I think you should because people get stuff misunderstood.
Like
you know, first like in a relationship, you know, like do you have
like y'all in a relationship?
Like if we was in a relationship and somebody keep calling your phone, like, well, who is that, Johnny? Well, that's my friend. Your friend? Who is that? Because if that's your friend,
you should
I should know about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I just don't believe that if we're together, your friend should be popping up at the house, or if I have a friend, he shouldn't be popping up at my house. There should be some kind of line of boundary.
Now, what about
just
if Johnny told you, I don't really care for that person. I prefer if you not associate with him. What does that do?
I really have to think about that.
So you would give up your current relationship for a past relationship that you don't want?
It really depends because you're asking me for. I just met you.
No.
How long I been with you, though?
Yeah, y'all.
How
Because
long?
a person would have to be with you, I think, to
Okay.
even make that statement.
So
to
you guys in a relationship,
Yeah, you
basically.
would
done
have to
already
be.
had
No,
right,
I
right,
mean, 'cause
right.
I can say you
absolutely.
just
no,
me
when I
tell
heard,
you
no, when I,
something
no,
like
when I-
that.
But what I'm saying, even if I was with somebody for 6 months,
Okay.
I don't feel like he can come and tell me that.
Okay.
That's just me.
All right.
Well, you know, I have
Because
to
I've
think
been
What
about
knowing
about
this
y'all?
person longer than I've known you.
All right.
And it just depends.
You guys in a serious relationship? Been 2-3 years now.
You know,
y'all is,
and then I mean sometimes a friend, you go to a friend and you're like, hey, you know,
I'm
my
not
dude
comfortable
ain't
with
really
you
feeling
being
my
friend.
dude
I'm
ain't
not
really feeling
comfortable
you.
with you being friends
A
with
friend
that.
will
Now
be
he just said y'all in a 2-3 year relationship.
okay, that's something different. That's something different. But it just depends on what type of friend, how much of this friend is to me and what he means to me. For me.
It's commercial time.
All right now, you're watching Laugh Talk Giggle on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live every Monday night at 7 p.m. You can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter Live. Please always share, comment, like, and comment. What not share,
Click,
comment,
click,
share, click, comment,
share,
and
share,
like.
share,
And
share.
like. Yeah.
Share.
So back to that point, that's and I really think that's just a big issue in a lot of people's relationships because the other person, a lot of times the men don't tend to tell the women, their significant others, this is my friend, or we done been together 6-7 months, and now I just heard, oh, Kelly just my friend. Wow, why am I hearing about her just right now?
You know, I read something. I don't know if this is true. You can answer this question. I mean, you can't answer for every man on the world, but I read that a lot of men will have a woman in their life. So you two are a couple. Whatever years, it don't really matter. I know you as a friend, but we've never been in a relationship. We haven't been intimate or anything. But instead of you pushing me away, because maybe I'm a friend that shouldn't be around too much, I'm in the way, inappropriate. A lot of times they say a man won't move a woman out of his life if he thinks that he can have a relationship with her or there's a chance because he don't know if what he got might work. You see what I'm saying? So the article basically said that men keep women in their lives that are potential sex partners. Not necessarily
Even
a
when
partner.
right.
Even when they
When
with
with
somebody.
else. Okay.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
I've been in this situation, and I know, and I understand. Like, you might just meet somebody. You don't have a serious relationship, but you're dating somebody, and you might just meet me, and you want to date me. I don't take it a negative to say, hey, you didn't tell me about this other person, because a lot of times we don't know if it's gonna work out.
Well, if you're dating is one thing, but this article didn't talk about you were in a relationship.
Oh, I don't know.
So they say
that.
men
Right,
in
right.
relationships will keep
Right.
other women close enough that so you know you don't know how long that relationship.
So what is
gonna
that
last.
woman is though?
She's
who
supposed
is
to be
she?
a friend. She's a friend. They've never been intimate, but he's always maybe wanted to have a relationship with her. But the time was never. I'm sorry. The time was never either right or whatever went on.
Right.
So like a woman, most women, according to this article, will move a man out. So like if me and him in a relationship and another guy that's I've been knowing for a long time, but we never had a chance to be, I will move him far away, so he's not in the immediate vicinity of our relationship. Where a man will still entertain conversations with this other woman. He talked to her on the phone. That's his home. She's his home girl. That's my homie. I'm hanging with her. I'm not being inappropriate yet. But the moment that you see what I'm saying? So the way the article was basically saying was that men tend to keep something close by.
And women do the same.
So that's interesting. I would never
Women do the same.
see that.
Women are more now.
Now, the more
Because
modern
women
women.
would do anything for a man now, but now we women think like men.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
that.
Oh,
We,
okay,
oh
okay,
yeah. We,
okay.
You got to think like a man.
That's
Yeah,
what I've
you
been reading
got
that
to.
book, huh?
You know, I never read the book, but I'm just saying,
right,
just
right.
going through relationships and
Right.
dating and
Okay.
things of that nature. You know, like we women,
Okay.
we tend to believe what a man say, but you know, all the time. Well, you know, that's just my friend. I just think you just have to be careful. You have to watch that relationship. You know, really. And I think we kind of know in women, we kind of really know that ain't your friend. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. If you're dating, then you can have as many friends as you want until y'all have that conversation.
And then, does that friend have a man? Is she just always around by herself? Is that friend trying to spend time with you, or is that friend trying to spend time with both of y'all? Trying to get to know your woman. You know, I pay attention to stuff like that. If she ain't interested in who you with, then there's something wrong with that. Because I truly believe if she's your friend, she should truly be your friend and get to know your significant other.
Right.
Because if she is your friend, eventually your significant other is gonna be her friend as well. It's a package, I believe.
I never had that situation. I ain't trying to be funny, so
You know, because I've never really have not been in a situation with a man that had a woman that said that she's my friend. I've never been in that situation ever.
I would not really know how to proceed. I'd be like, in the beginning. I mean, for one, she got to be around in the very beginning. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, most definitely.
I need to know.
She was your friend prior to us
before
getting
you meet me.
Not like after we.
Don't,
Yeah,
you can't meet her afterwards.
I'm saying
That's
before.
my
I'm
friend.
saying
Yeah.
before.
She would have,
Before.
she would have to be around in the beginning.
Truly,
Right,
you
right.
would know if that was her friend from your conversation. You getting to know each
You
other.
would hear a name
You would talk
pop
about it. You
up.
know, I got a friend named Frankie, and you know, you
Right,
know,
yeah.
the family would know her, your brothers,
yeah.
and sisters, your
Right.
mama.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
She can't just be some friend that just popped up and be like, well,
Secret
where she
friend.
come from?
Right. 6 months, I ain't never heard you talk about it before. Now
Right,
you
all of a
know.
Oh
sudden
yeah,
you
this
got
my
a
friend.
friend.
I just ain't told nobody about her.
Right. Right.
You gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. You know, you can have your friend. I'm just not gonna be in the
Right.
Oh.
And I'm gonna have some friends too.
Right. We gonna all have some friends. Hello.
We gonna sit at the round table.
Oh man, come on! I gotta be like that.
Yeah.
I got good questions.
Who can play that game?
Except for maybe.
Right. Who going next?
You.
I think we should add a rule to the game.
No.
That we could throw one question in the pot.
No, we're not changing rules as we play. No.
I don't like these. Well, okay, this was not a bad one, but I don't care about
What
these.
make it bad? What make the question bad?
No, she
This
gonna
is
keep
kinda
on
boring.
She keep on the one.
Oh.
I got a boring one in here too. No.
I want to have the exciting, dynamic question.
Okay. Be creative.
Oh, okay.
No, but you gotta read what's on the card.
Oh, okay. But this is an easy one.
Cause I got a lame one.
It says,
Yeah.
"What are your biggest fears about relationships, male, female, or if you in the women or men or whatever you into?"
Biggest fears?
I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna turn it over. It's right there. He put his question there, so we have to make sure.
I trust you.
Because Johnny be cheating.
It turn into a biggest fear.
That's a good question. Biggest fear.
Biggest fear. I would never say my biggest fear is it gonna last because I just don't believe nothing lasts forever. So I'm going into that open. So I wouldn't say that's a fear for me.
Or is this nice person actually is some kind of psycho that I didn't know anything about? Done killed 2 or 3 people prior to meeting me, maybe.
My biggest fear would be to date a guy and find out later on that he married.
Oh yeah.
That is my biggest fear.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yes.
been dating for a long time.
Yeah, because I've heard this happen to
I
people
know
that
a
I know.
female that dated a guy and fell in love, and then found out. I don't know what the time frame is. I'm gonna say about 8 or 9 months later that he was married, and he would spend like the weekends over her house, and supposedly be going to work during the week. And I guess his wife called him. Sure did. So my dumb self was like, "Oh, you ain't gonna see him no more. You going?" She was like, "Oh no, I'm still see him." I had a big problem with that. That's just my personal opinion. I had a problem with it because I was still married at the time. So I felt like, you know, this man is married. He's probably not going to leave his wife, which he never did because they're not even together now. So I kind of feel like get hurt in the beginning and stop dragging it on because it makes the hurt longer. So I felt like she should have not been with him, even though I know she said she was in love with him and everything. But she was too strong of a woman to really be a sharer. So I didn't think that, and they didn't. They didn't stay together. I'm going to say that they probably didn't stay together. I'll be honest, I stopped fucking with it for a minute. Because honestly, I just felt that she should not be with him.
You was in your feelings because you was
I
in
was.
that
I was married, and I felt like if you could date a married man, my husband's married.
But the issue is that going into the relationship, she didn't know.
She didn't, but
She
once
did,
she
she
found
did.
out,
But then a
But
lot
she
of
already
times,
fell in
but
love
then a lot
now,
of
right?
times,
those are
I
feelings.
get it
that
on.
don't
I get it
last
on both
forever.
sides. I get it though, that it was hard for her to let go.
I see it was
She,
hard,
you know,
but
because she was introduced to a lie, and then she got feelings for her. I get it.
see, that's would have been the reason why I would have left. I would have left for me. I'm gonna respect your marriage, even though you don't respect it. But I really would have left because everything we built was built on a lie. We built, was that a house on sand? There's no strong foundation, so nothing we have is real.
Yeah, I would have let it.
Everything we had
You
is
would've
a
let it
lie.
go? Oh.
Yeah, because he lied.
You
He
know.
came into the relationship. He deceived her. He lied to her.
He lied to both of us.
Yeah. So
But that's
everything they built was off of a lie.
Because I figure like 8 to 9 months. To me, that's not a long time. I can get over that.
Yeah.
In
That's
time.
what I said. That's what I said.
You know,
you might as well
and
let him go.
And I think the worst thing that would hurt me is that you lied to me. You deceived me.
Every day.
That would get.
He
that would
lied
really get
every
me.
day.
Yeah.
Every single day. He looked at you. He was lying.
Yeah, I would have to let that one go.
I don't let him go. I just
like
being
another
honest.
TKO.
Without a doubt, that's a thing. So I think for me, that's a big issue for me. I think in a relationship, I think it's the lying that gets me the most. I think that's fear for me because I feel I'm very honest. I feel I probably am too honest.
Especially lie about something like that. That's serious.
Yeah.
That's
real. You know, I mean, there's so many things that's wrapped up in there. I mean, based on your level of intimacy, you know, disease. If he not, you know what I'm saying? If you lying about that, he could be lying about so many other things. Maybe he's not wearing condoms anymore. It's just so many things.
Been with her 8, 9 months.
Right. You know, so it's so many parts in there that if you're not wearing condoms with her, you ain't wearing condoms. All that
and
bacteria going back.
Me, your wife.
Yeah. See, it's just, to me, you put my life at risk, which means you don't respect me. You don't have. We ain't even talk. She might be in love. He obviously ain't in love because you can't love some. Well, some people can, but you shouldn't be out here calling yourself loving somebody and then you risking their life. You know.
I agree.
Yeah. So that's a big thing. So the lying is the biggest thing to me. I know people gonna lie. You know, some people gonna lie not to hurt your feelings and things like that. But lying, I think falling for a married man would be really bad.
And it's happened to so many women.
And men, I'm sure men have done that.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know, but I'm sure there's been men that has fallen in love with married women. Boundary crossing, and so many things. But those would be the biggest ones for me.
I agree.
Okay, go on with your little silly questions.
It is too. What's your favorite cheesy pickup line? I don't have one.
I ain't never had one. You must have.
I don't have one.
Come on.
Because I don't pick
What's
up
that?
people.
What's that one I used to hear on the commercial?
Hey, do I know you? You look like so and so. I used to go to school with. You
Oh
know.
yeah, I've heard that one. What about the one you must be an angel or some crap? What's the one you fall from heaven? Heaven missing the angel, some weird, stupid stuff. It's been on TV. It was a commercial. It was a commercial.
Cheesy pickup
Come on,
line?
Johnny.
Cheesy pickup line. I don't know.
Oh, you don't think your line's cheesy?
Oh no, you the beautiful woman I've ever seen. How many men say that? Come on now. How many men say that?
You the most beautiful woman I ever seen.
Yeah.
Come on, Johnny. You see he trying to
You
dodge the question.
You better,
He ain't answered it yet.
you better answer that question. You sitting over there
I
like,
don't know.
Well,
Oh, so he
Pickup
said he ain't got no
line.
cheesy
He
pickup
got
lines.
one.
Every man got a cheesy pickup
look how
line.
he looking.
Look at
I
you.
see it on your face. You're lying.
Come on with
Give
it.
it up.
Let me see. What I mean, I had when somebody told me I was too old for them to date. They just wanted to be my friend.
But no, they
That's a
saying
pickup.
what's your favorite
Baby.
cheesy pickup
But I
line?
think that was my favorite line.
That was a pickup line?
Yeah, that was a pickup
What
line.
about a pickup
He
line?
was like, "Hey, how you doing? I like you, but you know, I don't date women your age. You way old." Now he was 50 something, but he's like, "You way older than the women I usually date. They usually like in their 20s." I just thought it was funny. I laughed. I ain't gonna lie. I was laughing.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
funny.
okay,
Right.
goodbye.
Mm.
Cause you're tricking, nigga. Cause ain't no woman in her 20s dating your old ass.
But you know, but
You ain't got it
it's
going on.
there's a lot of women out here do date older men. They ain't have to got it going on. But to me, for a man to say that to a woman, that's an insult. I mean, why would you say? Why are you saying something like that? You know,
I think he ain't had nothing else to say.
that I would have probably said something.
I just bust out laughing.
Girl, I'd have been like,
I was like, you tricking.
I probably would have said something else, like worse.
Something worse than that.
Like, nigga, you ain't even on my level. But
Oh man.
what are you doing?
Nothing.
See, she too. Okay,
It's Johnny's time.
I know, but
ain't
you over
even
there.
got no
You over
question.
there. But you're give me them cards.
No. You want these cards?
No.
Y'all ready?
Is it? You have not answered the cheesy pickup line. I'm just gonna. I'm
know.
gonna say to
People
the viewing
people
audience.
use pickup lines anymore? Still? I don't know.
All right.
I ain't used to pickup lines. But let me
Commercial
see.
time. Wait before it goes quick. Johnny, come on now. Commercial time. You gotta read the
Yes,
commercial.
do something, Johnny.
Do something. You ain't giving us.
You're watching Laugh Talk Giggle on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live every Monday at 7 o'clock on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter Live. Please subscribe, share, like, and comment.
Okay, back to you.
You still didn't say your little cheesy line. So what do you say when you meet a woman? You out and about and you see a woman in the bar or
Just
anywhere.
anywhere.
grocery
I'll be
store.
serious.
man.
What do you say?
Hey,
You
good
wanna
looking. What you got
dance?
cooking?
You want to dance?
You if I'm at the
so you-
bar going to dance, you
okay.
know, right? Can I buy you a drink?
Okay, so
You know.
okay, so you gotta be a little
Man.
smooth into that, Johnny. Okay,
I
so
know.
so you at the bar, you see a nice lady, potential lady that you might want to talk
No
to.
music on.
So
No
do,
music
so
on.
let me ask you this: do you approach her yourself, or do you go to the bartender
I
and
might have a bartender.
and you
send a
have the
drink
bartender go down there and say,
Mhm.
you know, come down there, the gentleman down here,
Right.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Yeah, that's
What,
right.
you know what you drinking? Okay.
Yeah.
So you do that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. A lot of men do that, and that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna let you get away with that one.
Let me get away with that
I
one.
had to help
I
you
think
with that
yeah. I
one.
was about to say.
But you gonna have to ask. You gonna have to give me one more before we leave,
Oh, I
so
have
we
to
think
think of
about it.
something.
Yeah,
Like a
'cause
cheesy
I-
pickup
okay,
line. I'm
right,
trying to think.
uh-huh.
Cheesy pickup
What
line.
he's saying is he don't have no cheesy lines. He thinks all his lines work.
Oh, I don't use them lines, huh? All right, y'all ready for this one?
We ready. What you got?
Do you think of yourself as being naughty or nice?
I think I'm nice.
In what situation?
I think I can be both, naughty and nice.
Me too.
It just depends.
I'm nice.
Depends on the situation.
Sometimes I'm nice.
Look, she got a voice. That voice that changed.
Right, you know. Be naughty and nice. You can be both of them.
That's right. And that's
There got to be one or the other.
I'm nice. I am nice. Let me pop out one of these questions.
Probably over there cheating. What you do? No, she did, but I don't even care at this point.
Okay.
Oh.
You know, it's my allergy.
No.
And I shouldn't have put this. I got cologne on because I had these clothes on all day. I usually change clothes for the show, but I put perfume on, and I got like 3 shirts on. I probably shouldn't. It's just like, wait a minute. Let's tell you the coolest shirt. Look at this. It's got little ear loops. Is this not the coolest shirt?
Okay, keep it on for the rest of the show.
Keep it on, huh?
For the rest of
It's
the
like
show.
so cool. I bought this at the grocery store. I bought this shirt at Myers for like $19.
You really wanted that,
I did. It's a turtleneck
It's-
with little. Look, it's just so cool.
It's a mascot.
I bought it last year. Though.
That's cool.
I wouldn't have bought it this year
Why?
because you get masks every day I'm wearing. Last year was tight as
You-
fuck.
No, you right about that.
I couldn't find the mask. I was like $19. I'll stand in the grocery line. I
Got
was
your
like,
new shirt and the mask. Got your whole outfit.
oh my
All outfit, huh? Right.
People are really creative with these days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to them.
I said it's got because when I first said, I was like, "What the loops for?" And I was like, "Oh Lord, this is the cheapest shirt I ever bought." I never bought in a store a shirt in the grocery store.
I'm dressed in the dollar
Right.
store.
Buy this with your oranges. You want garlic, onions,
You
a
know,
shirt.
stores not in here
Yeah,
clothes.
they got everything.
They
right
got everything
now. Like
in there, so
Myers,
you don't
Myers
gotta run to
everything,
2-3
right?
different
Myers,
stores.
yeah.
Shop over here.
Hey.
Go get your groceries
Got
over
TV,
here. Go
got
get your
everything.
gardening over there.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's how it is. Coming.
I was shocked. I was like, "Ooh."
Creative. It's got to be.
I was like, "Ooh, I get the shirt in mine."
Right.
Right.
Okay. Oh, I never came. Okay, so I got like 3 or 4 questions over here. Let me see which one do I want.
What you mean you got 3? No. You ain't. No.
So which one you want, huh?
That is not. That is not your. No.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this question. You are extremely drawn to a friend's ex. Do you pursue the relationship?
You
Or so? Wait, I don't understand this question. You just
That is not your
this is the best.
No,
this
no,
is the same
no,
question
No.
on this card.
No.
It's the same
no,
amount of text.
No.
Is this not
No.
the same amount
No,
of
it's
text?
not.
Alright.
No, it's not.
Johnny,
No,
what
it's not.
you see?
No, it's
It's the
not.
same question.
It's not. Let me see.
No, I don't
No,
trust
no,
you.
I don't trust you. No, read what's on the index card. No. No.
Okay.
I'm not answering it.
Okay, you're not great.
Yep, I'm not answering it. No. You get your own to answer that shit. I'm about to quit. Matter of fact, I'm leaving. Kel's leaving the
Get
house, everybody.
the hell out.
I've been put out in better places. Deuces, I'm out. I'm glad you got away home today. It's cold out there.
You ready?
You can always put your little thing on your face and on your ears.
This is what's making me sick. I'm
Right.
telling
Think
you.
they-
I sprayed some perfume on, and it's
Okay,
on this.
Back to the question.
And my
I'm
allergies
not
are
answering
killing
the
me.
question.
Okay, don't have to. It says you are extremely drawn to a friend's ex. Do you pursue a relationship? Oh, okay. I'm not understanding this. Do you pursue a relationship? Do you have a one-nighter and just go with the flow? That's just a no in the girls' code. I don't know about
So
the
it's saying
man's
either
code.
one or the other, either pursue it or do the one nighter, basically.
Or yeah, just go with the flow, which means
All go with the flow.
I'm
just.
assuming that means not. Well, just being real, that's in the girls' code. I don't want nobody's leftovers. That's nasty.
Well, everybody has somebody left over.
I don't want nobody. I know leftovers. I do not. You let me tell you what the biggest issue for me is. I could not be in a relationship, y'all dating, and y'all broke up, and maybe 3 years later, and I tell you, hey, I met this guy named Johnny Mosley. You're like, oh, I dated a Johnny Mosley. And then you find out it's the same guy. But we already dating. I probably don't want to date him no more.
I think that's crazy.
Because I wouldn't want. It'd be something like we sitting down, we laughing and joking, and I say something and you comment like, "Oh yeah, Johnny used to do that." I'd be like, "What?" You know, it's just I just know me. I'm just too selfish of a female.
See, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Oh, and I have a problem if you date my ex.
You would have
like,
one.
I didn't even go around.
They ain't together no more.
But I didn't know that was her ex. You
but
know
see,
what I'm
on
saying?
this one,
No, according to that.
According to this, you know.
You know.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I thought you
according
said
to
you
this.
didn't know.
But the ex is
Because you drawn to a
Oh no!
friend's
If I
ex.
no. Because I've been in, you know, I have had situations where now me, people are different. We could be friends and not be friends no more.
Right.
I would never date your ex, but some women say they don't care.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah,
if I know,
do
you know.
Yeah.
But
But
if I met somebody and didn't know that you dated this person, I'm gonna still date them because I didn't know.
I don't know. It just depends on if I like the person. I just don't think I would.
It's because I'm not with them.
But
no
you know,
more.
my question is when I meet people, do you know so and so? Do you know so? I just
See, I
start
don't do
asking.
all that.
See, I want to know. Because if I
Because
think I'm gonna be close with you, I want to know who you know. Because I want to know.
And he might be like, "Oh, I forgot her." Yeah. I ain't about to date no ass no man, no 20. Cause do you know Jamie? Do you know Shan? Do you know Kid? Do you know Johnny?
You know why I
Do
say
you know
that?
Judy?
Right.
Do you know
Because I
Carol? Do
think-
you know Cookie? I'm not gonna do all of that.
Right.
But you know it's past. But think
Yes.
about this. People have sex in the first week to month that they meet, but they don't know that person's bank number. They don't know that person's social security number. They ain't never seen that person's ID. But you lay down to be intimate with this person. You having sexual relations. I know women who have gotten pregnant with folks, and you still don't know this Negro's social security number. This is, to me, people are so freely to engage in sex. But the questions that you could ask before you even go down that road, to me, that's just me, don't get asked.
But to me, if I'm just dating you, I don't need to know your social security number.
I don't need to know your social
All I
security
need to,
number.
I,
But if
I,
we about
yeah,
to have
that's,
sex,
I don't need to
know
know,
some
no,
things.
even if we having sex, you don't need to
Okay.
know all of that. Now,
See?
as far as
But see,
you,
that's the
not
whole
your,
thing. People
not your,
won't even show their
not your
pay
so-
stub to a man, but you gonna have sex with him.
that's something totally
That's-
different. I can have. Oh no.
Wait a minute.
I'm not
What was
about
that
to show
again?
you.
I showed the pace.
You won't, if your pay stub land on the table and the guy come in, you snatch it up. But you just fucked that nigga last
Okay,
night.
but still, that's personal. You should
Your
be
sex is personal.
But that's what I chose to give you. But as far as my information, there's no need for you to know how much I made. There's no need for you to know my social security number, my W-2. There's no need for you to
You
know
ain't
all
gotta
of that.
know it, but I need to know some things. I need
As
to
long
be
as
able
I
to
know,
trust you.
as long as I know your name, know your birthday, know where you work at, know your address. In the beginning, I'm good with that. Other stuff is like social security number. You're not
Need
gonna.
more
I
personal,
don't want
need
your
more
social
personal
security number.
information,
I'm
right?
just saying that people are so willing to lay down with other people and not know enough about them. You just laying down, and it's just, I don't know, that's just me. I think that's why there's so many women out here and men
to me, it
that lost
depends.
count of
It
their body
depends on the
numbers.
individual, because some people just want casual sex. But
And I think those
if you
people
in
need
a,
to put that up on the
But
table.
if you in a relationship, it's different. But if I'm in a relationship, just meeting you 4 or 5 months, you still not gonna get my social security, or you not gonna get my pay stub. That's off limits. That is. Just to me, you ain't getting all of that, and I don't expect.
I don't expect you to give
and I don't-
somebody your. So you take it as, I'm not saying to give this person your social security number. I'm just saying that you fuck this nigga, but you don't let him. They don't know enough about you.
You know enough about me. You know.
He know how big
he
your
know-
pussy is and where you lay in your head.
Well, no,
at.
he know.
That ain't enough to know
No,
about a bitch.
Yeah, it is.
You need to know
Long as you
more
know,
about
long as
somebody.
you know my age, you know where I work at, you know where I live at, you know my phone number, you know my family,
You
how many
saying
brothers
more
and
of a
sisters.
I just think
more
people,
personal
out here
information.
fucking and they just fucking
Right.
to be fucking, and then a week later, a month later, you ain't even fucking with this nigga no more. So now your body count done went up. Some of them, I know women who don't even know their body count. They done lost count. So you got people out here, you steady bang, 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 bang. And then you find out stuff about this person. You're like, oh, I didn't even know that. But you fucked him. How?
You see me when I date a guy and meet a guy, conversation that you ask all of these personal questions as far as what do you do for a
should,
living,
but
how
they
many
not all
children you
doing
have,
that.
have you been married before? This is the conversation that you have it's called getting to know a person. Even if I may not never even sleep with you, I still want to have that conversation because I want to know who I'm dealing with. I want to know more about you. That's just me.
Well, I agree with that, but I'm saying a lot of people out here not doing that. A lot of people out here not doing that.
I want to know where you at. If I need to find you, I got that address.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get
a lot of
because
people
I'm
don't even
gonna
know.
get all of that.
They don't even know where
I'ma
these
get that.
motherfuckers living at.
Oh, no.
Well, I think he lived.
That,
You think?
no, that's a must.
Did you suck that dick and you
Hear
know
me?
where the fuck is that?
'Cause
You know where he parking
That
and
to
shit?
me personally, I first meet men. I don't bring them to my home
Thank you.
at all. I just don't.
Right.
We meet out, and you don't even come pick me up. I meet you there, and I always tell somebody where I'm at. Yeah, I just don't.
Men don't do that.
You
Do
just
y'all do
can't.
that?
No, they the first thing they do. Can I come over? I just that rubs me the wrong way. I really do. Oh, you can't come over.
No,
I don't-
the first
I don't know
You
you.
know what? Before they ask you to come over, did you be on the phone? Can you send me a picture? Did you forget what I look like that?
I be like, goodbye.
Yeah.
These y'all with these pictures. Like what?
You forgot what I look like. I just
You
met
just want a
you.
picture on his phone or something so he can add to your
And then
to
you
his phone
men
for your to the
at
phone.
9 or 10 o'clock. What you do? What
so
you
it's your
doing?
number. So.
You feel like some company?
You're such a liar. He over here just lying. Just
You know what I'm
lies
saying?
coming out of
You
his
got
ears.
one question.
He just
I'm
lying.
tired of you. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Weird.
about to,
What's wrong with the phone? What's wrong with the picture? You know?
That's not
You
the kind
already
of,
got
that don't
one.
want a picture. When they asking for a picture, you send them a picture of your shoe. What? Why you
But then
send
some
this?
people would say like,
Can't get a picture.
I don't. Some people be like, well, let me just have a picture so that when you call with your picture pop
That's
up,
what
I
he was
know
saying.
I know who you are. A lot of people do that, but for me, I just need your name. Like I put in your contacts, so this is Johnny calling me. I don't need your picture.
Right out.
That's just me.
I have a few pictures on there.
Right.
Like I have my brother, and my niece.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, so
My
when my brother
family-
pop up, he got her in his arms,
Mm.
something like that. You know,
Yeah.
she too big. Nah, that's an old picture, but
right.
but a guy, but
I don't know. I don't agree. See, you talking about a headshot. They don't be asking for headshots.
no. I needed the full shot.
Yeah, full body. I want a full body shot.
Or they want a naked picture. Oh no, I don't do that. I know.
Once it hit the internet, it ain't never coming back. You can't get rid of that shit
But
online.
see what you do for that. You just send them. You don't send them your
Somebody
face.
else's picture?
No, you just send them your body and not your face. They don't know who it is. Yeah.
Well, it can't be naked. I got too many tattoos. They were like, oh. I know that tattoo.
So we running out of time. Damn, as always. Okay, so I got a question.
Oh,
do you
shoot,
like
I
when
forgot
people
to.
give you gifts, or does it make you feel awkward?
Did we have that question?
No.
Yes, or does it make you feel awkward?
It doesn't make me awkward.
It don't make you say it. Don't make you.
Not at all.
It make you awkward? Make you feel awkward?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't. Right.
Oh,
right,
no.
Right.
Give me a gift. Anybody?
It depends.
Send me a gift. Give
I
me a
kind of
gift.
feel awkward sometimes.
I don't.
Because I feel like, why am I getting it?
It would be no. It would be awkward if I had just like met a person and only dated him like 2-3 times. Then that would be like, okay, because I feel like he don't know me well enough to give me a gift.
Yeah, because you be like,
You know what I'm
why?
saying? Like, and then it depends what kind of gift it is. Now, if you send me some flowers, oh, that's nice. Because flowers can just like be like, hey, I was thinking of you, just breaking the ice.
Right.
You know, just I sent you some
Icebreaker,
flowers to
right,
make your
right.
day go better. So it depends. But give them to me. I'm the gift girl. I take all gifts.
Taking all gifts. That's right.
Big gifts, little gifts,
Yes,
private gifts.
Right. I'm the gift girl.
Right.
Y'all.
But you just threw that one over there.
Yeah, because it's
Okay, let me see what I got. I don't like this.
Okay, I just want to let everybody know next week we will not be playing this game anymore. And you know, you remember as a child, you know, your siblings play a game you can't play because people cheat. Well, Lady J, she's a cheater. So we will not be playing this game next week. No, we're not playing. You know, because it's always that one.
Look, I keep looking
It's
at all of
always that one.
Right.
I would have had a cool question.
And it's the same
I don't
person
like all
all
these
the time. All the time.
still got
wanna
one
do
more.
right.
Oh, okay, what you got?
And this is the person that did the questions.
But I didn't make
Again,
them up.
We're not playing next week.
What you got?
Game done.
Do you consider yourself an old soul? Well, old soul. That means like you older. You know?
No, that's not what that means.
Old
That
soul.
you're a little bit before your
More
time.
mature.
And that goes to back maybe being as a kid, watching your parents and just interacting in different things like far as like music. Sometimes people can tell by the music that you play. And say, so yeah, old soul don't necessarily mean old, Johnny.
Old soul.
You know what?
Oh, myself, I don't know. I'm a person in that area. I consider myself an old soul.
You know, you're not an old soul.
You don't think so?
Not at all.
I kind of think so when you was telling me about your stepfather and you know how you were caring for him. That's not. I don't know.
That's not old soul.
I know, but it was the maturity in it, the level of maturity, the sacrifice that was done. He was saying about he was old, elderly, and he was dying, and you know a lot of people just wouldn't do what he did, and especially since it wasn't a biological father. And was your mom and were they still married?
Yeah, they're still married. Right.
Like an old soul is more like you know been here before.
But I think when I think of old souls, I think they're more mature.
That too, but they're more advanced as far as things.
More than the nurturing and the caring and more.
So.
Not old soul, but like in general, you know, like the.
I don't know, 'cause I guess my concept is different. I just think of more mature, like when you like little people. I've heard people say, and this is so funny, that little kids were old souls because they were quiet or they would sit by themselves and things like that. Now you know, well, I don't know if you know. I was reading an article on autism. They were talking about the people that they were saying we were saying these kids were old souls, but they found out that they were probably autistic, and you know they were sitting to the side.
Okay.
I was just saying this.
We about to wrap up things again. Thank you, Johnny, for coming on the
Are
show.
you coming next week? He gonna end up being a co-host. Okay? Oh, who's supposed to be here? Okay, next week is
Isn't it the lady?
it's that woman, Jennifer Trinidad, the budget diva. Yeah.
So she's gonna
I need
be
to talk
talking about finance.
money,
Okay, planning, budgeting.
budgeting.
Okay, that's a good one. But guys, we won't be playing this game anymore. Game out. Done. Okay.
We're gonna change the color of the cards.
No cards.
No cards.
I was trying to put these little things through my printer.
Johnny still never really answered the
You
question.
sure didn't.
And
Oh,
Lady
the
Jane,
old
she's a
cheesy
cheater.
pickup line.
I didn't cheat. I was.
No. You sit up here and said this is
I
what
was
we gonna
going
do. No.
through the cards to assess which questions.
We would like to
made
go out
sense.
with a beat, but
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on
Can't.
with this. I can't even find.
Oh, no
music.
music, right.
Well, I'm not gonna.
But Kelly gonna sing a song for us on the way out.
Kelly can sing.
I'm not gonna sing. We're gonna but we have. But I had fun today. Johnny, thank you for being here again.
No problem.
It's always been a joy. What happened? It ain't come
I
on.
don't, girl.
No, Roger.
You know what?
Can you hear me, Roger?
Oh, we on.
Are we still on?
All right.
What time?
I should not.